Hello, fellow Pokemon trainers, because I think that's everybody in the world right now. You don't think so?
I'm just saying, right now, I am looking for a new partner in this endeavor.
Because I'm not on Team Instinct. Sorry about it, but... Sorry, not sorry. And I'm not on Team Valor, even though I'm wearing red today. Yeah. I'm on Team Mystic.
I'm on Team Instinct.
So we're going to have battles. Actually, we'll be having Pokemon battles soon.
We will be having Pokemon battles
Which
soon.
will be sweet. But hey guys, you're here for Magic, not Pokemon. Even though we will probably talk a lot about Pokemon tonight, because Pokemon Go's out. Woohoo! But it's also the start of Season 2.
It is.
So if you guys watched previously, we had our Season 1 champion, Jeremy Miller, get crowned. We had a nice little interview with him. He rocked out Tron. All great stuff that was taking place. Was that last week that we did that?
It was. It was Wednesday.
It's been such a long...
What's nice is that we are back on schedule. We are here on a Monday for Modern Magic Mondays, and we have, hopefully, I mean, you know, life's going to happen, but we had to stream it up on a Wednesday because, you know, of America and holidays.
You got to celebrate.
Yep. But you can also mark Wednesday as not only the Season 1 Invitational, but it was the day that Pokemon Go was released.
It was.
So don't forget. we'll throw those in because I know how excited everyone is.
Everybody's excited.
You know what was honestly really nice about it though was I didn't see a lot of negativity, especially on Facebook, for the entire weekend. It was all just pretty positive, except for
all the people dying.
Who died?
Oh, like all the shootings and everybody, the riots and all that stuff. That was all the negativity I was seeing.
That was last week. I was talking about this weekend.
Okay, all right. No, actually, I did see a picture that made me laugh. It's like Michelle Obama's been trying to get people to walk for like 8 years or something,
fighting childhood obesity.
Nintendo does it in a day.
Yeah.
No, but actually, the walking mall is like doing the trek because we go up, loop around Cork, and then come back. Speaking of Cork Street Taverns.
Oh, what a segue!
Did you like that? Cork Street Tavern is actually a
it's a Pokestop.
It's a Pokestop,
yes,
so you guys can be able to get your Pokemons on over there. Big thanks to Dionysus Bacchus there.
Yes,
Bacchus.
sir.
Oh,
Bacchus,
maybe I'll actually pronounce this correctly. For helping to be one of our top patron donators.
Absolutely.
There. And of course we've got Trip over at Comic Kung Fu where all this is filmed, one of our other patrons, and all of our top just stream donors in general. We've got
Trisky Brew, number one in our hearts, number one on the stream. Tetradamus, Patrick Perry, yo Muscles, what's going on, dude? You Muscles, and Nate Hop 34 and Burgleton, and actually Burgleton celebrating a birthday today, so happy birthday to Mr. Keller.
Yep, happy birthday,
Mr. Burgleton. Also the official Pokestop of Comic Kung Fu.
It's a good one. So yeah, we'll be throwing in the Poke Talk throughout the cast tonight for all you guys to enjoy.
And again, if anyone's watching at home, I'm looking for a new partner.
Team Mystic's great, okay? We're not
I'm sitting next to a Mystic.
We're not Team Valor. I say out of the three, Valor's the worst of the three, right?
Wow.
Can we agree on that much?
You gotta be careful because there's a lot of Valor running around in our shop.
Is there?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Free Slurpees because it's Keller's birthday.
I have yet to download Pokemon Go because I know I won't be able to stop playing it.
It's true.
Yeah. I told you guys how much I like Merfolk because I do.
You have Muscles.
Hashtag Team Instinct. Nah, Team Mystic, guys. Next week I'm going to be rocking out blue just for all my Mystic friends. Okay, so we've got 5 rounds to kick off Season 2. Oh, it's Free Slurpee Day in general. I didn't even know that. I would have picked one up on the way home.
If you hung out on the internet a little bit more often, maybe you would see these things.
I don't know what I was thinking. Playing too much Pokemon Go.
7-Eleven?
7-Eleven.
7-Eleven. So, 5 rounds of Modern Magic fun for you all today. Season number 2 has officially started tonight. So thank you guys for coming out. Yeah, I mean, this is it. Like, we're just like, we've hit the reset button.
We did. It's great.
Oh, the date is 7/11. Oh, my.
Oh.
It is.
Look at this. You know, I sat there and wrote that date like 100 times today at work.
7.
Perfect. Yeah. All right. So season 2 is taking off, and that means the leaderboard is completely reset.
Oh yeah, it's zeros across the board.
Mm-hmm.
So it's anyone's game.
Anyone's game. We'll post it up on the Twitch page at the end of the night, and post it up at the end of the stream for everybody to look at and get an idea. Okay, how are we standing? Where are we looking at? Because we had 31 players participating. I want to say at least 30
tonight.
Yes.
It was 33, I think.
33. Yeah. So there was
no, it was 31. It was
30.
31.
There was in the 30s.
Yep.
So
31 players tonight, which is super exciting. New decks, I would say.
Yeah, I would say we've got some new decks showcasing, some old decks showcasing.
Yeah.
New players. We have at least 2 new players on camera tonight.
Yeah, that's super exciting. Like 30 players, Trip playing Lantern Control. That's right.
That is right.
Trip, the shop owner, has decided to play because he's a monster.
You were on a new deck. I was on a new deck.
Yeah.
We were having some fun.
New playmat.
Ooh, new playmat.
If you guys haven't seen it yet, you're about to see it in all its glory. Thank you guys so much for supporting that.
Yes.
Player cams. We liked it so much for the Season 1 Invitational, which, by the way, if you guys did miss, don't worry, because we have it all sliced up, or not sliced up. We kept it all together.
We kept it all for the Invitational itself. It was like 3 hours or so, 3 rounds. We had extra content thrown in there, interviews with all the players, deck lists featuring all the players, so you guys can be able to take a look at that. Also, to make it easier for people, if you're a backer on the patron page, after every invitational, we guarantee we'll post up all the deck lists, so you don't have to go through the VODs and write stuff down. You will just get sent the images to make it easy for people, that are helping to support us. But yeah, we've got that all broken up. We have a YouTube channel right now, which I don't know if I've linked it up on Twitch or not yet. But we have a dedicated Twitter now.
We do.
For
at Modern Mondays.
At Modern Mondays. Simple and easy. I think Cardbot is posting it up as well throughout the, or NTG bot is posting it up. There we go. At Modern Mondays. So all that kind of good stuff. All the VODs are going to be from now on Twitch, but they will also be on the YouTube channel dedicated to our Modern Magic Mondays. Make it easy and streamlined for everybody watching at home. Let's see, what else? Am I missing anything else?
No, I'm just super excited. Like we hit, like I said before, we hit the reset button. It's done with Season 1. Jeremy Miller, numero uno in the shop right now. But again, it's anyone's game starting now.
Anybody's game. So let's actually just jump right into it.
Let's do it.
Round 1, guys. Get it going. We've got some returning faces.
Yeah.
Faces that maybe we haven't seen in a little bit.
Oh. So interesting is Brad, kind of took a slight hiatus, I would say.
Yeah, I don't know if he was just like, I didn't get a chance to talk to him very much, playing a lot of Hearthstone after the expansion came out.
Right.
Or what, but was busy, maybe IRL, work, who knows. But took a little bit of a break, but is back for the start of Season 2, rocking out Affinity. He went and played a lot at the beginning of Season 1, and then got really busy and just wasn't able to finish out the season. Phil shows up every so often playing different decks, but now it's summertime, and he said he's going to be playing pretty much every week for Season 2.
Yeah, that's what he told me too. He said, you know what? It's game time. I'm going to try and be there as much as possible for the summer season. Which is weird to say, halfway through July, it's the summer season.
The summer season, yeah, wow. We're in the middle of the summer season. So, we've got to start the countdown, because it's the final countdown. Here we go. Get it going. Green Stompy versus Affinity.
Get those votes in. Let us know.
How many cards is Brad going to drop?
I'm saying 4.
4.
That seems like a nice round number.
Alright, I'm going to say 3. Bob, what was the lowest bid? Alright, I'll bet $1. Alright, so we've got Brad's going to be rocking out Affinity.
Looks like Brad's probably keeping.
He feels comfortable enough with his
it.
hand. Phil mulligans down, offers to cut. Brad's like, nah,
that's cool. I'm about to drop 4 cards. This is fine. Are we about to see the Avatar Chieftain hit the table?
It should be in his deck.
Yeah.
We also know that he runs the Tuskers. 2 green for 3/3.
Oh, yes.
Solid.
Colonian Tusker. Here's Treetop Village to
Yeah.
start. Comes into play tap.
Here we go.
1,
2.
Paying 2 life. Going to 18. And anything else for you?
Oh, 2. That's a
Just
boring start.
2.
Guess we're both wrong.
Hey! Forest into a Scavenging Ooze. Pass the turn. Healthy way to start, I would say. Here's a Glimmer Void for Brad. And here's my Springwave Drum. Okay. Ooh, I think I see a Cranial Plating in hand. And here's my Steel Overseer.
That's nice. Did you see the new playmats, by the way? Steel Overseer playmat at Star City?
I have not, no.
Oh, yeah, for their next season.
Interesting.
They've announced some cool new playmats. I'm going to miss out on that Ghost Quarter one, I think.
Yeah.
Because I think Baltimore is for next season. Well, yeah, it is standard too. So we don't even get it anyway.
Right. Well, no, you can if you take part in the Classic.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And here we come with...
that is the Leatherback Bailoff promo edition. One of my all-time favorite, just mono green dudes.
Leatherback Bailoff.
We're so used to like looking up cards and seeing like walls of text, and it's just
3
like
green Beast 4/5.
What's up?
That's it.
And he's like, all right, do I attack with Scoos or not? I think push the damage with Scoos.
You think so? Well, Steel Overseer is the only thing that was a potential blocker, so...
Oh, my.
Oh.
Master of Ethereum.
Yep, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So he's a 5/5 and gives everybody else +1/+1.
Well, what a nice guy. Brad playing a little bit passive. I'm interested to see what else he's got in his hand, because he still hasn't deployed the Cranial Plating either.
No, activating. I guess wants to build things up.
More of the swarm instead of the pure strategy.
Yeah. And then I guess he can finish it up with Cranial next turn. And just push for a huge amount of damage.
Here's 4 of them. 1 more for us to add to the pile.
Mm-hmm.
Quick, before he plays it. What is
Aspect of the Hydra?
No, no, that card. the tree folk gentleman's name.
Cost 3 mana for hexproof. Power toughness equal number 4 is. It is. Oh gosh.
Here comes 3.
Oh, it's another Bailoff! Woohoo! I get more time.
Just another Leatherback Bailoff. A 4/5. Simple.
Okay, what is that called? It is
applying lots of pressure. Dungrove Elder.
Dang it! You're right. Thanks, Eminem.
Actually, I believe that was our good friend Tajodamus that hooked us up there.
Oh, he beat us
with
to
our
it?
card bot.
Yeah. Nice, Tajodamus using the card bot.
Which we haven't talked about. Exclamation point card if you're ever interested in any sort of card you see on stream, or if you're looking for maybe your dinosaur for that tribal dinosaur deck. Just hit exclamation point card old fogey.
Yes.
Simple country 4/5.
Simple country 4/5.
And now he's getting frisky. Okay. So we're looking at 6 damage.
All right, now this is dangerous because like he can trade with using the He says no blocks.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Dude.
Oh my.
So he'll take 13 that turn.
Oh my.
Go to 5. Ugh. I don't know why you didn't block. Yeah, you might lose your master, but you also might not get blown out by that.
True.
There, old fogey.
So now I think is the time. We need to deploy the cranial plating.
Mm-hmm. That's off the top.
And hopefully get that Vault Scourge to gain us back a little bit more life, correct?
Yeah, that, I mean, if he can... So he can go cranial plating... Okay, hold on. If he didn't get another land, I'm thinking he can go cranial plating, half the Steel Overseer with the drum to equip onto the Vault Scourge and push for some damage, leave the Master of Ethereum up to block next time.
Thinking maybe another Master of Ethereum?
Now, it's also makes me wonder how much Brad has been playing since we last saw him.
True. Very true. Has it been those last couple weeks? You know, I think it had been maybe 7 or 8. I think he had come in maybe 2 weeks out of the 10 last season.
Yeah, maybe 3 maximum, I'd say. Because he played a little bit before the Season 1 started, and then was like locked in, okay, I'm definitely going to be playing Affinity. I'm going to build it. Boom. Cool.
Brad sitting at the edge of his seat, trying to decide what to deploy. Okay, so yeah, he does choose to play the cranial plating. No.
So again, I still think the Steel Overseer is better to tap for mana to equip than doing the extra +1 across the board here. And
sure.
Yeah, that's what Brad's going to go with. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There are 6 artifacts on board. Vault Scourge is also a 2/2. So 8.
Phil's just hanging back saying, yeah, dude, I just got some 4/5s.
Yeah.
They don't fly, by the way. I don't know if you've seen their text.
Treetop Village, does he got reach, or is he just a 3/3/8?
I think he does have reach.
Okay. It's 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
No.
8.
I am incorrect. Treetop Village is trample.
It's 9. Where's the 9th point of damage? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
8, 9.
Oh, yeah, the 9 from the Steel Overseer. That's a +1 counter on it. Wow, I just was completely bivish. You're right!
Hashtag Nana's wrong.
It's
Starting
starting!
the season off right.
Math is hard. No.
And Dryad Militant.
He took 9. He's at 11.
And Brad's going to be at 14.
Mm-hmm. Gain some life. I mean, if he's got some more aspects, that's great.
I like playing a little bit more reserved. He knew he could get the evasion for the Vault Scourge, but left his Master back to protect it against any aspect shenanigans.
Right, I mean, Master's at a 6/6 right now. Or 7/7 because of the Steel Overseer. So he's... There he is.
The Dawn Grove Elder.
And he's a 4/4.
we have to pretend that we already knew that was the Dungrove Elder for everyone just coming in like, oh, it's the Dungrove Elder.
Of course, we knew exactly who that guy was.
We didn't have to rely on anyone to tell us that. Get her Dungrove. Oh my.
Get her Dungrove.
So Phil thinking about his play.
Yeah, like how does he want to do any lines of attacks? I don't believe he's got any cards in hand here. So okay. I mean he's 7/7, and they're double checking the math here. But if he swings in 2 4/5s and a 2/2, I mean the 4/5 is definitely going to get gobbled up.
Yeah, Phil.
And then it'll only take 6, so that doesn't seem, unless he's got another aspect of the Hydra, this is not where he wants to be. But that Volscourge is just going to tear him up. Now, I think there's a green card that No, I don't know. I thought that maybe there's a green card that they can run that would give them reach, but I can't think of it right now. So yep, trades one off, just to take the 4.
He says, yeah, it's fine. I got a Vault Skirt with the cranial plating. I think Phil's deck is definitely going to be better post-sideboard.
Yeah.
He's really relying on just the strength of Leatherback Baloths and, sneaking in those extra points with the aspect of Hydra. But what's really going to help it... Oh, my. Yep.
And enter Scoop Phase. But, I mean, it's also that the Affinity deck wants to win that game 1.
Sure.
They're expected to be quick enough that they can make that work. And the Affinity deck, we got to see that kind of transition from that Swarm to Pierce mode pretty quickly, too. Once it's like, alright, I've established, here's my Steel Overseer, here's my Master, Cranial Plating, and now just 2 attacks you're dead, essentially.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, 2 cranial plating is nothing to scoff at. So let's reveal the other fun that we have.
Ooh, yes, we've got something new for you guys because Brett's awesome.
So check it out, guys. We have fancy sideboards now for everyone to take a look at. Sneak a peek at what people are packing.
Yeah, so now you don't just have to listen to our voices describe all the cards.
Yeah.
You can actually see them. For all you visual learners out there. So, a pretty straightforward stuff coming over on Phil's side. With the kind of cards that he's rocking there. I mean, rocking out some Naturalizes, rocking out some Creeping Corrosions. Those will be nice to see bring in. Beast from Within, or Beast Within, maybe, if he's feeling, froggy, but definitely the Creeping Corrosions and Naturalizes.
Not a single singleton in the board.
I'm wondering why he's running Naturalizes as opposed to, Natural State and things like that.
Is Phil more of an Eternal player than he is a Standard player? He does a lot of Limited. I would assume he would have Natural States.
That's what I'm wondering, though.
Yeah.
Maybe maybe it's just not something that he's drafted with, and
Sure.
not big on picking up cards because he would rather spend that on drafting. So
Yeah, there you go.
what about Brad? What are we thinking we'll be seeing from Brad?
On Brad's side, let's look at Grafdigger's Cage, Spellskite. I like the Spellskite.
Okay.
Maybe slip that aspect of Hydra away, a little extra protection.
Smart.
It being a 0/4, being able to pop that aspect of Hydra if Phil tries to deploy.
Yeah.
Whip Flare doesn't seem pretty good. Blood Moon, terrible.
maybe the Dismember.
Yeah, I was thinking the Dismember.
Because, like, you have access to colored mana, so you don't have to spend life on it necessarily. And you can kind of, you know, destroy the Baloth with it, which is nice.
Maybe the Blast as well. Does that only hit player, Galvanic Blast?
No, 4 to target creature or player.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so they're talking about the Skylasher in chat, which is, I want to say Dragon's Maze that came out in. 1 in a green creature, 2/2 with flash, can't be countered, breach protection from blue. So if he is like feeling the need that, oh, I really need a way to deal with those lifelinkers from the Vault Scourge and stuff, maybe he'll bring in some Skylashers and adjust some of the creature base that he's got. But I mean, the main thing we're going to be seeing is Creeping Corrosion Naturalize, where, yeah, I mean, Dismember is great to bring in. Potentially the Spell Skite, even the Stubborn Denial, so different things.
Yeah.
Okay, what I'm missing.
Mm-hmm. You can get one of those?
Tim's looking.
Oh.
So no, not right now.
Where's our good camera, dude?
In my bag.
Oh, man.
This is a pain in the butt to just like rotate every week, so I just put it over here for right now. And save it for special occasions. When people want to look at us in all of our HD glory.
Oh my. No one wants to see that. They're shuffling up, getting ready for game number 2. If you guys haven't yet, get those votes into the straw poll.
Oh, how are we looking on those votes?
Yeah. So, 2 people are thinking Phil's going to take it.
Mono green.
2/0.
Well, looks like the players are just starting, so we'll slip these sideboards away for now. Potentially use them later.
Ink Moth, Blink Moth. And, oh, they're keeping. Here we go. Dryad Militant for Phil. This is turn 1 play. Here's an Ink Moth Nexus. Ornithopter.
Oh! Are you selling
another
4?
Ornithopter. Yes, I'm still on my 4.
Okay.
Another Forest for Phil.
Tusker. Oh, Strangleroot Geist.
Strangleroot.
Bring the beats. He is a 2/1 with haste. Dryad Militant, is he a 2/1?
Yeah, I think he's a 2/1.
Brad looks very handsome. Well, I'm glad that you all are enjoying our player cams.
Yeah. He's a stud.
Hey, Steel Overseer is a great drop down for those Thopters. Thoughts on the mismatching Ornithopters?
I'm not gonna give him too much hassle for it. You know, he's
a newer player.
He's a newer player. He was back and forth in the beginning when he started. Here's a Leatherback Baloth.
Yeah.
And he was just looking to play.
True.
So now that he's locked in on Affinity, though,
maybe he'll start.
Now's the time. Let's find those originals.
Find them.
So there's
the one that looks like kites.
Yeah.
I never see those actually. Now that I think about it. Vault Scourge coming down.
Oh, Signal Pest.
And a Signal Pest. He'll actually lose 2 life to do that. So he should be at 10.
Make a decision, Brad. Pick an art.
Or he actually had. Are there 4 different arts for Ornithopters? I know there's 3. Because that would be even better.
It would be better.
Different
it's
arts.
like the towers.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, Steel Overseer is going to make the team awesome. +1 and stuff, so now those Thopters can actually do more than just, bump into each other. And it looks like he'll pass turn, so he's got some blockers available to him.
Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Alright, kite, the dragon, and the boat. Alright, decisions.
You know, game 2, Brad probably just wants the same thing. Let me get 2 cranial platings.
Got our awesome table judge in the background, Eminem.
Yeah. What I like most is that he probably, sitting down as our table judge, he never realized that he was going to be on camera all night. So
he's on camera more than any other player in the shop.
That's it.
We just wanted to showcase him the most, is really what it is. Oh, actually choosing to bring the team across.
Well, here's the thing. Phil, it has to play against Brad's evasion.
Yes.
Except for the Steel Overseer, Brad's attackers, they're all flyers. So Phil just needs to get a little frisky and get in there and try and deal as much damage as possible before that Ball Scourge starts gaining him back life.
Yeah. Alright, so one of the Thopters will jump in front of the Balog, and now it's decision-making time. Do I care about the other ones? Do I really need to jump in front of it right now? He is at 10 life, so I guess he's feeling a little bit nervous about it and says, yeah, let's at least get in the way. So, kills the militant. A Thopter dies in the process, though.
We hardly knew ye. And here's the Scavenging Ooze.
Ooze. And he can start gobbling up. He chooses to eat both of those and gain 2 life. We'll see himself sitting at 22 life.
Yeah, let's go ahead and make the math a little bit more difficult.
I believe the Strangleroot Geist got through. So that should put Brad at 8. Oh, that's a nice play. I like that. That's right. Alright. Steel Overseer going to tap himself down and tick up the team there. Bam, bam, bam. Alright, Volt Scourge and Signal Pest coming across. Signal Pest trigger. So 1, 2, 3, 4 damage going to go across. I think he should be at 12. So I'm pretty sure he took 2 from the Strangleroot. But, and then he gained 2 life off of the Scoos, so he should be at. Alright, we'll go off of what the players are saying and not off of what we're saying.
That's why we have a table judge, dude.
To make sure the cards are being played correctly, not to keep the dice.
That's true. That's true.
And if he just said, I'm going to... Well, no, if he announced the triggers, I'm going to eat those 2, and put the counters on it, he should have gained the life off it. Because you gain 1 life for each one you eat.
Still
So,
good.
well, he would have been at 22, and took 4 would have been at 18.
We'll go with the life totals for now.
Yeah, we can make it. We can make do, guys. All right, so deciding how they want to play. Basically saying, how much do I want to swing across with? You have blockers here. Especially that Etch Champion's going to be annoying.
Yes.
Because you definitely have Metalcraft right now. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Brad activates his, like, Ink Moss and Blink Moss and stuff next turn and just, like, pfft. He's going wide right now. So the Pierce worked out pretty well.
Let's try the Swarm.
Let's try the Swarm style. And now it's the decision-making time for Brad. How do the blocks work? He's down to 14. Definitely throwing the etched in front of the Baloth seems the best play here. But really, like, just throwing the Thopter in front of a Geist to kill off a Geist, is that what he wants to be doing?
It looks like he's actually thinking about some semblance of a blocker. He needs to be aware of Undying on the Strangleroot Geist. He may just throw rational decision-making out the window.
What's wrong with foiling out a deck? Especially if it's the deck that you play the most.
So, declare blockers. Let me put the Edge Champion in front of one of these Strangleroot Geists.
Okay. So take 6 then. Hey! Your chieftain's here!
The chieftain, avatar, warrior. Pretty sure he's avatar of the Resolute. And he's gonna get, what is it? 2 plus 1 plus 1 counters?
It's just 1 plus 1, and he's
that would be
trample.
broken. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, if another creature has a plus 1 counter, he gets a plus 1 counter, and now it's trample. Oh, he already has trample. Oh, there's his reach. That's what also has reach in his deck. So now he's a 4/3 and can, do some work. But Steel Overseer ticks up. So everything's gotten +3 now. But that Avatar could definitely trade with the Bolt Scourge here.
True.
Because the Avatar is now a 4/3. And Bolt Scourge is a 4/4. Activate. Oh, see, he did the sequencing wrong. I think he just shook his head realizing that, too. Because he just activated his Blink Moth, but already activated the Steel Overseer. So just a little minor sequencing kerfluffle.
Kerfluffle?
I don't know. I was looking for a different word.
Interesting.
And so now that Blink Moth will not get that extra point of damage that he was hoping. But he'll swing across, bring the team. Everybody gets the +1 attack from the Signal Pest, though. Yeah, see?
Kerfluffle.
Good word. Okay, so 2 damage from that, 5 damage from the etched, 3 damage, 6 damage from the etched, 4 damage from the Ornithopter, 5 damage from the Bolt Scourge, and 3 damage from the Signal Pest. That's a lot coming across.
Yeah.
Okay. Can he live through this? I don't know. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. No, I think he's at exact C's. Because nothing can jump in front of the Edge Champion. So 3. So I'm just saying that Volt Scourge is the one that's going to get blocked here. So 3 damage, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15? Maybe it's not. Okay. This is 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Actually, he might be just barely alive at 1 life if he jumps in front of the Vault Scourge and trades now your chieftain there. And then he can gobble up some stuff with Scoos. Now, another thing, too, if Phil had actually gained that 2 life, he wouldn't have to think so hard about this.
True.
And he's, I guess, like, understanding how... Alright, it's like, alright, you've got your he's basically saying how much damage are you doing right now with all of your, battlecry triggers and such, and determining how he wants to sequence things. But yeah, definitely jumping in front of the Vault Scourge. That's still 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I count 15. My math could be off. Because Vault Scourge, they trade. 3 from the Signal Pest, 4 from the Ornithopter, 6 from the Etch Champion, and 2 from the Blink Moth. Because if he had done the sequencing differently, he would have been exact seeds. Oh, no. And so that also means that Brad dies in the crackback.
Well, he'll gain...
Okay, so he'll gain 5 out of this. Be at 13. That also leaves 2 creatures to get eaten by Skoos. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. He'll die in the crackback. Well, maybe not because the Ink Moth can block. So actually, it might not die in the crackback. Okay. Phil should be at 1. And Brad should be at 13.
Little conversation going on, getting resolution.
Yeah, and this is the benefit of having our table judge right there.
Absolutely.
To go over everything and just explain, okay, here's how things are working. But we work through everything as it stands. Phil should be at 1 life. Brad should be at... Hey, look at that scrub in the background. Yeah. Affinity player didn't activate.
I love it. I love it. Player cams.
Yeah, we get this.
We're getting the debates
going on.
The resolutions.
I was like, normally we would just be sitting here going, "What's happening? Why is there so much confusion?" But now we can see the table judge is going on.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Oh, see, TJ's is checking on
the
sequencing.
Man.
Oh, yeah. Like sequencing is crucial. But again, it's like we don't know how long Brad's been out of the game.
Yeah.
We know he has not played at Comic Kung Fu for 5-6 weeks.
I would say
guaranteed.
5 to 7 weeks.
Yeah. So he's been, not as on track. So now they're saying, okay, they'll trade off. I'll still gain 5. I don't know what I was doing in the background there.
It's weird that you're in the background, but you're sitting right here next to me.
I know, it's my doppelganger. The fake Man's over there. Actually, that's my Pokemon Go account, the real Man.
The real?
Because
yeah.
Nan and Nan were already taken.
Well, the real Man makes sense.
Yeah.
What happens when you start streaming Pokemon Go? You gotta make sure it's all in sync. It's all in sync. Mine's farms are an R.
Is it?
13-1. Oh, yeah.
Hey, guess what? Our math was right. Okay. And so, if there's an aspect of Hydra, if there is a Vines of Asswood, for sure Phil wins. If there's not one of those two, and not an extra haste creature, there's a chance that Phil still dies. Because of the Ink Moth being able to be activated, he can block the Baloth and squeak out a victory here.
squeak.
Eat this, eat that. Move across.
Yeah, so it looks like he's going to
6,
activate
10,
Scavenging Ooze
11,
and
12,
then go
13,
combat.
14, 15. I'm swinging 15 at you. They'll say activate. And I'll declare blockers here. And I'm going to aspect of the Vines King. Yeah.
Vines
so,
kicked.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
And hey, we'll go to game number 3.
Whew! Exactsies.
Kill himself is what I mean.
Yeah, I mean, that was so... It just shows you guys that particular play right there. Like, if Phil had counted his life every time that he ate stuff with Scavenging Ooze, it wouldn't have been such a tight discussion there. But it was also the fact that if Brad had activated that Blink Moth and then used Steel Overseer, it would have been completely different. On green stomp. But now it's tied up 1-1. 13 minutes left. Actually, one of the things we also need to do is I was watching the Legacy coverage over the weekend, and I love the table markers to indicate when they're in turns. Have you seen their little, like, just like cards that they've got? Turn 1, 2. It's got like an hourglass on it.
You watched a lot of Miracles players, didn't you? I only tuned in for one match, and that match was Tom Ross.
Yes, the boss.
There were absolutely no turn markers needed because he wasn't playing a Miracles player.
I don't remember whose match I watched, but I remember watching it and going, man, that's a great idea, Star City. I'm going to steal it.
If anyone from Star City is watching, we are not in any way, shape, or form saying we're stealing. We're just going to borrow.
We
are keeping...
Borrow your idea.
Going to 18.
Uh-huh.
What a great idea that I'm going to steal. You can't say bomb on an airplane. You can't say steal in a Magic stream, dude. Just...
What was I thinking?
Forms the pass. Interesting. Okay, so a little bit slower start for Phil.
Yeah, I mean, but really the only turn 1 play that he's going to have is Experiment 1.
Or Dryad Militant.
Oh yeah. I forgot that he runs that. So, okay, yeah. But he could have sideboarded that out.
He could have.
Alright. Touche, you win. Scoos!
So...
Scavenging Ooze comes down.
Game 3, third time we see a Scavenging Ooze on turn 2.
It's a solid one.
And Vault Scourge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Cool. Just kidding. This is a nice start. This is where Brad is feeling comfortable. 6 damage.
Alright, Phil. All we need to do is survive long enough to get to turn 4.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And then
he should have been at 14. But he says he's at 15. Did Brad miss that extra point of damage?
Dungrove Elder, 3/3.
Dungrove Elder.
23.
What? He did miss a point of damage. He counted how many artifacts he had, but didn't count the extra 1/1 of Vault Scourge.
Did Phil just top deck plummet?
Hey, guess what? We have different art drums too, guys.
Different art drums.
What do you like? Springleaf drums art.
Oh, I definitely. I had first when I started playing Magic, the only Springleaf drum that I saw was the Theros block.
Yeah.
But now seeing the original, I'm definitely a fan.
Yeah. All right. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 artifacts. 7, 8, 9, 10 from the Vault Scourge. 11, 12. Should have been 12 points of damage. Because also 2 Battlecry triggers.
Here it comes, Creeping Corrosion.
if my math is correct.
Let's see it.
But I don't think...
1, 2, 3, 4. Phil, just go ahead and tap it down for me.
Do it.
Just show it.
Blow him up, and then all he'll have is a 2 mana. No.
Nope, not. That doesn't. Nope.
Hey, it's your dude.
It's the warrior chieftain.
There's no. He doesn't get a +1 yet.
Savage. Resolute. The Theros Satyr makes a beautiful foil.
I can see
TJ's got a.
Yeah.
I trust in TJ's judgment. His deck's foiled.
His deck is foil.
Phil, slow roller, Arcanum.
I still think the math is off. I'm questioning it deeply right now. Because okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Rancor.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, 11 damage. So 11 damage. That, like, because the battle cry triggers go for both of them, so they're swinging for 1 now. And he gets +2 because there's 2 battle cry triggers.
Yeah.
So 2 damage, 3 damage, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
As a PSA, this is why I don't play Affinity.
Yeah, there's too much math.
I'm going to spend more time counting what's going on my side of the board than we are going to be playing.
Is there a Rancor on?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, just making sure.
Oh, yeah.
I was busy mathing.
TJ's at home going,
True.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Because you can activate the Blink Moth as well. Good guy, TJ there.
But hey.
Oh, there was a point where he was announcing a trigger and applying it to some creatures, but not others. Oh, so he's like Battlecry triggers for Vault Scourge there? I guess would be what he was doing. Then he didn't announce the triggers, and I had him go through the power and toughness of all his creatures to show he missed the trigger, and then Phil reminded me. Oh. Well.
Avatar jumping in the way of the Vault Scourge with all of his might.
Boom!
Oh.
Gal Blast. Vines. Oh, Aspect of the Hydra. Oh, nice. Even better. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He gets +5.
Just barely protecting himself.
Well, does he still protect himself? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Well,
7,
protecting himself
8,
from
9.
the Gal
Oh,
Blast.
so yes. I mean, they'll still trade off.
Yeah.
But that's, yeah. This play also didn't make a lot of sense to me. It's alright, the players are learning these, like, I don't think Brad has had much experience versus this deck.
True.
You know, that doesn't seem like I don't think I've ever played the mono green Stompy deck actually.
Never played against it? Or
Yes,
played
never
it?
played both. I've never played
Dismember. Taking
Ooh.
4 damage. Well, he's got some life to give.
Yeah.
So he says, dude, I don't have time for this. I need this Avatar, Chieftain, Warrior,
dead.
Savage,
Get out of here.
Barbarian, whatever you want to call it.
Alright, he just says, you know what? You got it.
Removal spells for days.
Woohoo! And Brad takes it. Coming back into the circuit there. Takes the victory 2-1 over the mono green Stompy. Great way to start things out.
Absolutely.
A little bit of sequencing errors to get it started, but
yeah.
he worked his way through it. Again, it's first round of the night. Sometimes you make mistakes. Better to be round 1 than round 5.
Hey, I'm not going to... Again, PSA. This is why I don't play Affinity. There's lots of sequencing, lots of just thoughts and patterns that you got to work out.
Fizz in chat there was asking how often we see black-white tokens in Modern. Sometimes we've seen it, like the black-white token control pop up on our stream a couple of times. I have a black-white token deck.
He does.
I'd say you will see it at bigger events. You go to an open, you go to a GP, you're guaranteed to see people playing it. You might not necessarily face them because it's a smaller percentage of the overall player list, but it is definitely a deck that you will see in Modern.
Would you, you're playing the most skilled and very submitted deck in the format now. It's true, but I'm still learning. Still learning. Would you say that black-white tokens is tier 2? What tier would you
currently and how the meta is set up? I'd say it's tier 3.
Tier 3, okay.
If we were at a more mid-range format, then it would be it could easily become a tier 2 deck. Okay. But it is black-white tokens is very dependent upon what the meta is sitting at. Okay. And it does much better when you're facing those decks like Jund and Abzan and so on, and things like that. But that is not how our meta is set up right now. So cool things for round number 1. We're moving right along. Great way to start off season 2.
Absolutely. Seeing some new faces.
Yes.
Seeing some semi-new decks.
Yep.
You know, unfortunately, we didn't get to see TJ on stream for season 1, so their Affinity was not in.
Brad?
Well, no,
for the Invitational?
for the Invitational.
Okay.
TJ was playing Affinity. And didn't make it on camera, but seeing Affinity now coming in, starting us off, this is a good representation of what our meta is like.
And for those that are wondering, TJ is in chat giving some tips and tricks about that last match from the Affinity side of things. And that is a big part of why we do this stream, is to help educate people. We don't want to sit here and talk bad about, if he had done this, whatever. No, we're trying to educate the players and educate you guys at home, and so you can be like, okay, I completely missed that line of play. Now I know it for next time, and now I understand more about how this deck works and what they're trying to do. So
really, we just want to show you how much we love Modern.
Yes. That's really what it is.
It's our format of choice.
For a reason.
It's
so diverse, so much fun. So we have some cool images.
Yeah.
Are they up now for round 2? Going into round 2? Or is it after
going
round
into
2?
round 2.
Going into round 2.
Going into round 2. Here are the current player standings